Research has long shown that emotions are contagious.
Here to tell us why emotions are like catching a cold. Communication expert and author and one of our favorite guests, Steve Rohr. Welcome back to the show, man.
Thanks for having me back.
So help us understand here. Emotions are like catching a cold?
Yeah, I am totally traumatized by this whole burning
I'm
neck
sorry.
thing. Completely traumatized. I was so excited to be here. I thought, oh my gosh, my friends in North Dakota.
I don't mean to
this is gonna
traumatize
be
people.
Really great to be on the show today. And then this whole sad thing, because emotions are contagious. And you can catch emotions like a cold or flu.
But I've been kind of happy for what happened.
You're putting on a brave face.
Thank you.
And Chris gave the appropriate, oh, this is very sad face.
Yeah.
You meant it, right?
Yeah, it was very authentic, right?
I absolutely agree. And this is called emotional contagion. So emotions are contagious, not just the good emotions like joy, happiness, but kind of crappy emotions like I've been burned kind of emotions.
I'm spreading bad emotions everywhere.
It's that good news, bad news story. And Harvard researchers have found that social networks spread emotions like an infectious disease. These are Harvard people. Yeah, so you can find
it
clusters.
Must be fake news then.
Well, absolutely. So who knows? Who knows? But you can find clusters of happy people, clusters of sad. You're so bad. Clusters of happy people, clusters of sad people, and just look around your neighborhood and your family and see who are you living with.
I can kind of see that. It's kind of like that trickle-down effect. Maybe you started your day off wrong, and then I yell at Chris about something, and then he's going to yell at his producer, and then it kind of trickles down. It really is kind of like that spread of
effect,
the...
It really spreads. So you have to be careful who you live with. You get up in the morning and they are grumpy grump. Well, you could actually catch that emotion. And again, research has shown that if somebody's prone to depression, for example, you can pick up some of those happy times along the way for yourself.
So how do you become an influencer rather than being influenced by the emotions?
Well, the good news is that you can change the mood here. So this is what I intended to do today, try to bring up the room.
After I brought it all down.
We were just like, oh
I'm
no,
sorry,
she was
everyone.
burned. She was. Where do you go from, I was burned? Where do you go from there, quite frankly?
It's going to be nice out today.
Exactly, and I bet people are on social media right now talking about this. And social media is very interesting because feelings can spread on social media as well. So researchers at UC San Diego studied 1 billion posts of 100 million users of Facebook, and they found that positive posts beget positive posts and negative beget negative posts. But you can do something about those negative posts. You can turn those around. Why not say something nice? Look at the world a little bit more like it's half full or half burned. That didn't work as well as
the neck's only half burned, not all the way burned.
But I think what's fascinating, because you bring up social media a few times, is a lot of social media now is bots. So I mean, do we want to create like a positive bot system too, or what?
Well, I think genuine is best. So if you see something that's negative and you respond to it, you don't have to go there. It brings me down when I see negative things on Facebook or Twitter. I'm just like, oh yeah, the world is a terrible place after all. Well, it's not so terrible. There are things you can be grateful for. Why not post something like that?
Is there any way then to block those other emotions from catching all the negative ones?
Yeah, you can leave your husband or wife. That's number one. Get them out of your life. So if you don't like parts of your family, you can nix them because they're bringing you down. No, actually you can actually move away from the situation if they're really down and you feel like you're catching it. Put on some earbuds. Take a walk, do something, but you can also counter with another emotion. One of the most powerful emotions is calmness. So you can fight back with this emotion. You can speak gently and calmly, and hopefully they will pick up that emotion and run with that one instead of the negative one.
Wow.
That seems almost like an oxymoron. One of the most powerful emotions is calmness. So what
That's
makes
a lesson
you say that?
for you, Chris.
Thank you, Steve.
Yes.
That's why you're here today.
Personal counselor.
How help me help you. All right, stay with us. More on this right after this short break.